guys. Yeah, I didn't quite make it to the rugby today. Um, Feeling a little bit rough, not gonna lie, after last night's antics. Um, didn't actually get as drunk as last bar chat, but because I decided to have a bottle of red wine, the hangover today has been pretty brutal. This morning, with Lee and Charlie both playing Idab on the Xbox. I was sat in the corner of the chair, dying pretty much, feeling like death, and I've not felt like that for a long, long time. So yeah, it's just been a relaxing day, really. Been really frustrated actually because obviously I wanted to come home and get bar chat and the quiz thing uploaded and edited and everything. But for some reason it hadn't exported properly on Lee's computer. So when I was trying to open it up on my external hard drive onto the computer, it won't let me do it. So I couldn't do anything with that today. So that's been really frustrating. So that's put us back a few days on uploading everything. Obviously with the game being game night tomorrow night, we'll be getting that done and getting some recording done. So maybe I'll be able to get something up tomorrow quickly. I'm not sure, but we'll have to see anyway. So yeah, that was pretty frustrating. But so yeah, I've had a little bit of a nap. Been catching up on YouTube, catching up on more YouTube at the moment. But yeah, I just thought I'd talk about yesterday's football mainly. The 1-0 victory at Middlesbrough, fantastic result. Absolutely fantastic result. I don't think quite a few people were quietly confident about it. We have been on a very confident run of results recently. But to go to the top of the table, Middlesbrough, I'd said I was happy for a draw. I wanted us to go out there and also try and win the game, but if we were to have gotten a draw out of it, I'd have been very happy. But to come away with all 3 points in the manner that we did as well was absolutely amazing. So I was working yesterday, so I did manage to see the majority of it, although a lot of the first half there were customers in the shop, so I didn't see too much of it. I just managed to see the goal out of the corner of my eye when I was writing the receipt out. But yeah, it was hard to watch that second half. It was one of those where you sort of left on the edge of your seat, kind of expecting an equaliser to come, to hold on. Well, not to hold on. I don't think we were holding on. I think, we got that goal in the 3rd minute, and we did keep on pressurising Middlesbrough. We did have, some pretty decent attempts at goal. We had one or two. Was it one or two off the bar? Austin made their keeper make a very good save. Wootton had a half chance. So we had our chances, but Middlesbrough were pretty much peppering our goal for a lot of that, a lot of the match. Possession wise at the end it was actually pretty equal, but I think Middlesbrough had 25 shots, was it, at goal. I think it was only about 10 or 11 on target. But Silvestri was just on top form. He got man of the match, and fully deserved for him. He was pulling off saves left, right, and centre, and just had a much more commanding role. He's been getting a bit of criticism over the past few weeks from a number of people. Some people in the media as well, saying that he's not strong enough yet as a keeper, which is arguable, but you can see where people are coming from. But it's always been his actual shot stopping and everything that has been amazing. And yesterday he proved himself once again, and pretty much kept us in that game and got us the 3 points. But the whole team did well. Bamba was an absolute rock in defence. He's a very close second behind Silvestri for the man of the match for me. But yeah, the whole team just worked. I think that's what was so brilliant about the performance. It was all 11 players on that pitch, put a real shift in, and got us that, those 3 points at the end. It was a fantastic defensive performance, very controlled and everything, and yeah, just thoroughly, for me, I feel they thoroughly deserve 3 points. Obviously, a lot of Middlesbrough fans, we'll get onto it in a minute, feeling they should have, at least got a point out of the game. I suppose you can't blame him for feeling like that. But at the end of the day, if you don't, make the most of your chances, then you don't deserve anything out of the game. So yeah, fantastic to go to a place like that and get a win. It's 3 on the trot now, another clean sheet. Unbeaten in. Well, no, not unbeaten. What is it? We've won. Is it 5 out of our last 6 or something, or four out of our last 5, something like that. On a fantastic run, and are we in 11th now? No one. Well, I certainly didn't see this coming. A good month or so ago. It's been a fantastic run of form. And I just hope that we can keep it up. I mean, if we do keep it up, we might be looking at the playoffs, which no one would have dreamt of that happening the season we've had, especially with the way it all started off. So yeah, it's just fantastic to see. I mean, the way there just seems a lot better chemistry there in the team, and the way they all celebrate the goals now and the way they celebrated at the end. The staff on the touchline, everything. Redfern going over to the fans at the end. The backroom staff like Neil Sullivan at the end. Giving all players a hug as they were coming off the pitch, and it's just seems a lot better place and a lot better team at the moment. And they're all putting a shift in. Again, Morrison was fantastic. Again, not a goal or anything, but he's putting in such a shift. And I don't understand why there's still fans saying he's bring nothing to the team. He's been in the team whilst we've been on this run, so he's been part of this success. So why you would want to drop him at this point is beyond me. I really don't understand that. I think we got to that stage now where, obviously suspensions and injuries aside, we pretty much got a solid starting 11 now. Week in, week out, we don't always need to be making that many changes. Obviously now Belushi's suspended yet again for 2 games. So that obviously means Cooper will come back into the squad, but I'm quite happy with that because I'd actually prefer him alongside Bamber. I think that might work a little better, but obviously we'll see how that goes. But yeah, Middlesbrough fans yesterday were definitely making me laugh on Twitter. They really don't like us, do they? And they certainly don't like losing to us. I've just favorited quite a lot of. I mean, there were so many funny comments on Twitter, but I did favourite quite a few. Now, a lot of them actually appear to have been deleted since then. I think that's because so many Leeds fans were retweeting and favouriting them. So the people that had written them were clearly getting sick of that. So I do find that quite funny. But these are just a few of the ones that I favourited from yesterday. So bad result today to a poor Leeds side. They're marching on together all the way to fucking League One though, so it's all good. What else have we got? Leeds didn't come to play football. Scruffy fouling bastards, grabbing hold of players and wasting time when it mattered. Hashtag Leeds scum. Leeds scum, in capital letters. Borough were playing at the top of their game, but that fucking goalie was just a lucky twat. Yeah, not skilled or anything, he was just lucky with all of it says. And, oh, that's literally it. So there was there's 3 there that I favorited. There was at least 6 or 7 yesterday that I'd done. So quite a few of those have already been deleted. But there was a certain girl who was going on a massive rant about everything. I think she was only young though, so we can maybe just let her off. But it was making me laugh. She somehow blamed Lewis Cook for the nasty injury to was it Vossen, Jan Vossen or something. Even though it was Vossen that came in, for the challenge. It was no one's fault. It was just a very unfortunate incident. But yeah, it was one of those days where the Middlesbrough fans were just having a proper go at us, and like there was one fan that was clearly making stories up about Leeds fans doing certain things. It just didn't make sense at all and didn't fit in with any reports. There's been photos going around of fan. I'm guessing it was next to the segregation. A Middlesbrough fan. Stood there with a Galatasaray shirt on, and it just makes me laugh that some of the lengths that the Middlesbrough fans go through to really try and piss us off, and it just isn't a rivalry at all. It's like they make so much of it, and it is really funny. Like I say, it was making me laugh on Twitter yesterday how much it gets under their skin when we beat them, because I mean we've got to be honest, over the years Middlesbrough have been a pretty decent side for us to play against. It's not often they sort of get a hold over us, really. So I mean, to get the double over them this year is pretty decent, because they're not very happy about it. So yeah, with that and Man United losing as well, it was a pretty decent Saturday all round. Betting wise, it wasn't very good. I'm considering retiring from my betting career, to be honest, at the moment. But there was a few coupon busters yesterday. I mean, Bristol City getting smashed. Didn't see that one coming, so I'm guessing a lot of people will have been let down by that one. But yeah, it was a pretty decent Saturday. Obviously rounded up last night by a very good night round at Leeds. Even after bar chat, it was a very funny evening. You're going to enjoy the quiz. By the time you see this, that might be up or might not. But it looks like it's probably going to be a new series. It really works well. Leeds done a fantastic job bringing that all together. So looking forward to seeing people's reaction to that. It's certainly something I enjoyed doing, and looking forward to doing some more of, hopefully. So yeah, back to work tomorrow. Yeah, hopefully I'm feeling a little bit more fresh than what I am right now. So yeah, it's a full work. Well, it's always a full working week, but yeah, working Monday to Friday this week, and then got the weekend off next weekend, where I've actually got a free weekend for once, I think. There's a football match, obviously, which will be good to get back to Ellen Road. My parents actually go away on the Sunday, so I've got a few days to myself in the house, so that'll be good for, well, recording wise and getting stuff done. That'll be really good. Hopefully get Lee and Charlie around on the Tuesday after, and get some good stuff done there. So yeah, I'm rambling now. I always do that, don't I? So yeah, I hope everyone else has had a good weekend, and hope you all have a good week this week. Thank you for watching, and thank you for the support over the past few days as well. Getting some good response and good support on the videos now, which is really nice to see. So I do appreciate it, guys. I do read all your comments and everything, and try to reply to all of them. But yeah, really enjoying it at the moment. So it's all looking good, and it's looking good for Bartat as well. So happy with that. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.